Hey guys, it's me again. I'm back. So for today's video, we're gonna do another episode of the Dancer Diaries. And today with me is, of course, Simba. It has to be Simba. Say hi, Simba. Hello. I've posted the first episode of the Dancer Diaries a few weeks ago together with a few videos of the dance classes that I've been taking the past few weeks. So if you haven't watched that already, I'm gonna post links somewhere around this video. So just click on it if you want to watch it. So for today's episode, I'm gonna answer a few questions from a very good friend of mine, Miss Kite Delino. Ate Kite is one of the senior dancers in Whiplash Dance Company, which is the dance company that I was a part with when I was still in the Philippines. And she's also a senior dancer, senior member of the UST Salingawi Dance Troupe, which is the dance troupe that I was also a member of when I was still in college. So we go way, way, way back. And she's a really good dancer, very passionate, and a very, very beautiful person. So she asked me if she can feature me in one of her blogs and talk about my newest gig, which is going to be a dancer ensemble in The Lion King in London. I'm going to just read all my answers and then explain further why my answers were like that. So, you know, at least you can get to know me more if you ever want to know me more at all. Once I post this video, the blog feature that she did about me have been released also. So I'm gonna post a link of that in the description box and also somewhere around this video. So if you want to read it, just click on it. And also follow and support her vlog. The name of her vlog is I Value My Life. So let's get started with the questions. First question. Full name and how would you want to be called if other than your name? So my full name is Jane Carla Villanes and you can call me Jane. Question number 2, age. I am 32 and proud. Question number 3, educational background. I graduated from the University of Santo Tomas with a bachelor's degree in behavioral science in 2008. A degree which I never used, but it still helped me along the way. I tried to venture out in the corporate world right after college for 6 months, but I didn't last, so I still went back to dancing. So yeah, that's why I'm here right now. Next, question number 4, occupational background. So right now, I am a performer, dancer / show captain of the Festival of the Lion King here in Hong Kong, Disneyland. Question number 5, training background in the chosen craft. Okay, so I started my training with classical ballet and jazz in the Center for Movement and Music, or CMM, which is a ballet school in Quezon City. And then I also had cheer dance and gymnastics training in the UST Salingawi Dance Troupe when I was in college. I had my professional and commercial experience with the Whiplash Dance Company. Moving on, question number 6, what is your mantra in life? Okay, so my first mantra is, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. So it's all about manifesting to the universe what you want, what you dream of, and just claim it, that you can hold it in your hands, that you can experience it in your life. I am all about manifesting. It works. Like, write your dreams, even the small ones, your goals, write it down, and then just always think about it, always picture yourself in it, always imagine it, and it will just all come to you. Of course, together with hard work. It's not magic, so it includes a lot of hard work as well. So yeah, so that's my first mantra. Second is, if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. So I just believe that you should never settle for anything less than you deserve. What's your biggest break? So as of the moment, my biggest break is getting the Lion King gig in London. Ooh, West End. Question number 9. What is your biggest influence? All right. Biggest influence are all my dance mentors. I'm gonna talk about each one of them. So, of course, my first ballet teacher, Mrs. Liza Mata. So, I don't know if she's gonna watch this video, but hello, Mrs. Mata, it's me. Thank you for the strong dance training that I got from you when I was still young. It wasn't easy. She was a really strict teacher. Yeah, but I learned a lot from her, and I will forever be thankful for everything that she has shared with me as a dancer. So yeah, second is my jazz teacher, Teacher Bubbles Encarnacion. Hello, Teacher B, if you're watching. Thank you for the jazz training. Thank you for teaching me how to groove my hips. All those extra moves that ballet wasn't able to teach me. I got it from you, Teacher B. Alright, and then next is my UST coach, Mr. Ryan Silva. I've learned all the gymnastics training, discipline, and flexibility. Apart from the skills that I've learned from Salingawi, it's more of the perseverance to just push through. Especially, I did not have any gymnastics training when I was younger. I just learned all of it when I was in college. It's hard, like learning how to do all those backflips, all those tumblings, and then of course all the senior dancers of Whiplash. Thank you for the experience in commercial dancing, professional dancing, and yeah, thank you. So those are my biggest influences in dance. Okay, moving on. Question number 10. Forever inspired by. I will be forever inspired by my mom, because I wouldn't be here without her support. She was the one who put me into ballet. Because not everyone knows, but as a kid, I was very shy. I don't talk to anyone. Like in kiddie parties, I would just, if I had a choice, I would just be inside my room and not go out. So my mom was very worried. So before she put me into dancing, she put me into a lot of other things before that. She put me in swimming, tennis, singing, and what else? And a lot of other things. And then she found that I kind of had an interest with ballet, so she didn't hesitate and just enrolled me in a ballet class. And then it turned out that it's the thing that I would eventually fall in love with. Ballet is where I slowly built and found my confidence. Thanks, Ma, for everything. Love you. Okay, next. What was your drive in choosing this career above all else? My passion for it. I wrote it down here. I feel like I did not choose this career. It chose me. I never entered into dancing thinking that I could earn a living from it. I just did it because I loved it. I just did it because I had fun doing it. I just did it because it made me happy. So it's just, and then everything just fell into place. I got all these other opportunities because of dance, and then it started to become a career, and it's been an amazing journey for me with dance. Okay, next. What are the qualities that a person striving for her dreams should have in her belt that will help her become successful? Number 1, discipline. I mean, talent can only get you so far. If you don't have the discipline for it, it won't work. If you can't wake up early in the morning for rehearsals, nobody will cast you. If you can't show up where you're needed to be, nobody will cast you. So discipline is number 1. Next, of course, is passion. I mentioned before, it gives everything you do meaning. Respect, very important, because success is never achieved alone. You have to learn to respect and recognize all those people that has helped you along the way. Small or big, all your teachers, all your mentors, your parents, your family who supported you, your friends. It's very important to just recognize them and respect them for who they are and what they have contributed to your own success. And last one, of course, is, I wrote it down here, never stop learning, never settle, and most importantly, never compare yourself to others. Let others' achievements inspire you. not put you down. Yep. Question number 14. What qualities should an actor or performing artist possess to be known and sustain a position in show business? Alright. In the entertainment industry, you work with a lot of people. You work with co-performers, co-dancers, vocalists, production team, directors, choreographers, all those people. So you have to learn to work with a group of people. In show business, you won't always be the star. You won't always get what you want. So you have to learn to compromise, meet people in between, build good relationships with the people you work with, invest in relationships. That's how you can actually prolong your entertainment career, with good relationships with people you work with. Humility. No matter what you have achieved, no matter how far you've come, it's always very important to just stay humble, because remember, there will always be someone better than you. It's the truth. I mean, in a room, you could be the best dancer, you could be the best singer, you could be the best actor, but out there, outside that room, someone will always be better than you. So, just always stay humble, keep on learning, keep on improving yourself, and there's far greater things to achieve in this lifetime than just one great moment. So, always stay humble. Alright, next question. Putting up with an audience expectation is hard. How do you innovate yourself to entertain them effectively? Yeah, it's hard. Doing the same show every single day is hard. It's a hard thing. Keeping it fresh all the time is hard. For me, what I try to do is I try to really look at the audience and see if I can find anything interesting, or if I can find one audience that I can focus on and just, try and make them smile. It makes a huge difference. So, yeah, that's what I do. Okay, question number 18. What qualities, virtues, and reasons do you hold on to as you perform? Alright, number 1, integrity. It's the only reason that keeps me pushing myself to always be the best on stage. And then number 2, very important, responsibility. Because when you're performing with other performers on stage, you unknowingly emit this energy that affects them as well, that could also affect their performance. So it takes a level of responsibility to always be aware that the energy you're emitting on that stage is always a good one, is always a positive one, is that kind of energy that will uplift people you work with on stage. And just continue to motivate yourself to level up that energy every single time you perform. So I had to stop and say goodbye to Simba because my allergies are getting worse, and I've been sneezing in between filming this video. So and I had to drink allergy medicine. So for people who know me very well, I get allergies a lot of times. So yeah, this is me and my allergies. Alright, so let's continue. Question number 19. What books or resources would you recommend for staying as themselves on stage despite the characterization of their role? What's your advice when it comes to owning the role and portraying it as you, but still staying within the boundaries of what the director wants? Okay, that's a very difficult question actually. One of my favorite movies is Begin Again, starring Keira Knightley and who's the guy? And the Hulk. Who's the Hulk? I forgot the name of the actor. I'm not good with actors' names. Basta siya. So it's Keira Knightley and the Hulk actor. So I love that movie. If you haven't watched that movie and you're an artist or a performer, I suggest you watch it. It's a very nice movie. So it focuses on the demands of the entertainment industry from performers, and how performers try their best to meet those demands, and somehow along the way they lose a part of themselves. And I think the most important thing is actually knowing who you really are, what kind of artist you are, and what you really want to be. Because when you know who you are, you bring something to the table that no one else can give but you. Don't be pressured to go with what everyone else is doing if that's not what's making you happy. There's nothing wrong with going with a trend, with keeping yourself updated with what's famous, or with what's trending on the internet, or on social media. But you have to make sure that it's what makes you happy, and you're staying true to yourself. The next important thing is being open to notes, criticisms, and direction. It's a very important thing as a performer, because most of the time you get notes from different people. It could be from a director, it could be from a choreographer, and some of the notes might be harsher than the others, and some notes sometimes are just the things that you don't want to hear, and some are things that are very hard to accept. But you just have to listen to it, reflect on them, and learn from it. Just be open. That's how you will grow as a performer. Is there something that you wanted me to write about you that I didn't get to ask? If there's one person that I want to mention in this article, it's my husband. Hi, babe. So I wrote here, having a partner in life who is not from the entertainment industry, and how important it is to find the balance between reaching for your dreams without taking the special people in your life for granted. So I have learned this the hard way. It's very easy to get carried away with chasing your dreams to a point where you just leave people behind. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of other people from the entertainment industry who have partners who's not from the entertainment industry, and who can also say the same thing about having that struggle in the relationship. I'm actually very lucky to have a husband who understands and supports me all the way. Thanks, babe. Love ya. What is your upcoming role in the new contract in London? How do you feel as a Filipino being a performer internationally, and particularly in London? I have been offered a dancer ensemble role in The Lion King London, and I feel very lucky and grateful. Again, I've said it earlier, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and especially for me, being Asian, being given this opportunity, being a Filipino, I'm actually very nervous about it, because moving to a country outside Asia and living there, it's new to me. So I'm nervous and excited about it, and I'm nervous because it's gonna be a big move. I'm excited because I know I'm gonna learn so many things. Number 25 and last question. What was the preparation like for this gig? What do you find most enjoyable, and what do you find most challenging? The most challenging part for me is making sure that I keep my body and technique in shape so that I can keep up with the younger dancers that I am gonna work with. I'm not saying I'm old, I'm just saying there are people younger than me. So yeah, that's the most challenging part. That's why I always try to work out regularly, and also always try to attend regular dance classes as much as I can. So that concludes all the questions for the blog article that Miss Kite made about me. So I hope you learned a thing or two about me, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye!